If you have always been inspired by Shishmita Sen and Lara Datta and wonder if you can ever follow their legacy, well, Miss Universe India 2026 registration forms have been open and their state auditions are starting soon. So let's get you registering. For the ones who know me and for the ones who don't, I am Lake Uthaya. I am Femina Miss India Punjab 2022, and since then I have been a full-time model and then an influencer and then opened my own pageant training and modeling institute called Electra. And I had paused my pageant coaching for the last 1 year due to a lot of reasons, but I have reopened them, and I just quickly want to tell you how you can book sessions with me. All you have to do is go to the link in the description. It's a Razorpay link. It'll open up to my web store, and then you'll see all the sessions that I'm currently offering. You can click on it to read the description, add it to your cart, go to your cart and put in your details like your phone number, your address, your email ID. Don't worry, all those details are confidential and will lie solely with me. And then I can reach out to you over WhatsApp and schedule our call based on our availability. But if you still have queries, you can go to the Electra's Instagram page and ask any question on the DM. My team will help you out. And you can also join my WhatsApp community, which has over 350 girls. You can help each other, motivate each other, ask questions. I myself also respond there. You can check all of that and my social media handles in the description. This video is divided into 3 chapters. The first is Miss Universe India, the journey. The second is how to fill the application form. And the third are some pageant coach tips that I'd like to give you. So for the ones who are not updated about the current pageant system in India, let me take you through the Miss Universe India journey. Until 2009, Femina Miss India would send its winner to Miss Universe, its first runner-up to Miss World, and its second runner-up to Miss Asia Pacific. But for 3 years, 2010, 11 and 12, there was a pageant called I Am She, which was a beauty pageant which was taken up by the former title holder Shishmita Sen along with Tantra Entertainment, and they conducted a pageant whose winner would go to Miss Universe. But then in 2013, the Times Group reacquired the rights to the franchise and then opened something called Miss Diva. So yes, your favorite Harnar Kaur Sandhu also participated through Miss Diva, won that pageant in 2021, then went ahead to win Miss Universe. But then in 2024, the Glam Anand Group took the franchise from the Times Group, and since then it's been 3 years that they've been conducting the Miss Universe India pageant, and this is their 3rd year. The Glam Anand Group also has several other franchises under them. So if you win Miss Universe India, you can go to Miss Universe, the international pageant. If you win Miss Charm India, you get to go to Miss Charm International. And if you win Miss International India, you get to go to Miss International. So if you participate in any of these pageants, you still get a chance to represent India on an international stage. Chapter 2, the application form. You can go to www.missuniverseindia.glamanand.com for the registration form, or to make it easier, you can just go to their Instagram page, which is MissUniverseIndia.org, and click on the link in their bio, and that will also redirect you to their website. First things first, after you click on apply, you have to read the eligibility criteria. The first thing is that you need to be 18 years of age. They have a minimum, but they do not have a maximum age group. So you could even apply if you are 50. The gender is that you must be female as per your ID proof. There have been a lot of transgender women that have also applied in the last few years. So as long as you have your female ID proof, you are good to go. Your nationality, you can be either Indian or NRI or OCI. Unlike Femina Miss India, where they have restrictions that unless you are not an Indian citizen, you cannot win the main title. They do not have any restrictions like that. And your registration fee is 2,999 plus GST. So I'm thinking it's going to come up somewhere around 3,000. And so just keep that amount as something that you will be paying just for registration. And 2 things that you have to keep in mind. The first one is your government ID proof. They have said that passport is the preferred option, but you can also just upload your Aadhaar card or voter's ID or driving's license. But what I would suggest, I've also mentioned this before, is that when you go in with a winner's mindset, you need to make sure you have a passport, because if you win, you will be traveling to different countries, right? So go with that mindset. If you don't have a passport, abhi ke liye apply with whatever ID you have. but apply for a passport right away. I want you to broaden your horizons out of the pageant also, that it will open up your idea into traveling internationally, and that actually opens up a whole new world for you. So keep that in mind. The next thing is you need to keep a close-up, mid and full length photograph. The maximum size of that needs to be 5 MB. And yes, I do get questions whether they need to be professionally shot. And I want you to think, depending on the kind of competition you have, if you want to stand out, you would want professionally shot pictures. But having said that, if let's say your schedule is really tight, you have exams coming up, or you've lost a lot of weight and you don't have new pictures because of your new hairstyle or your new look or whatever, maybe you're traveling, yes, a regular well-shot iPhone picture will also do, but make sure you look glam in it. Make sure it looks nothing less than a professionally shot photo. Then when you agree and continue, you have to just fill in your name, details, and then your Instagram username. So this is for all the girls who in my comments ask, ma'am, but what do I do if I don't have an Instagram ID? Or what do I do if I have a Finsta account where I don't really post anything? It's just for stalking people. What do I do if my account is private? In any of these situations, you are not ready to be in a pageant. Gone are the days when people used to think that they were shy girls who would just quietly apply and be discovered by the pageant fraternity. That's not happening anymore. Please roll with the times. You need to make a space for yourself first. A judge will not take you seriously if you yourself are not ready to be a public figure and are not ready to be seen. And another important thing, they ask you for your height, your dress size, and your vital stats. I don't think this is necessarily to do with whether you are thin or fat. Either one way I can think about it is it could be for the designers in order to understand, what kind of sizes they will have to get, because Miss Universe India is known to get a lot of their outfits from international designers like Vietnamese designers or people from Thailand, etc. And secondly, it could also be for inclusion purposes, because we are trying to be more inclusive as pageants. So maybe they are looking for a few plus size models, and just keeping that in mind will help them curate good list of participants which have diversity in them. Then you go to your next page and you fill in your details like your address, your state or the union territory that you currently belong to. But if you are eligible to apply from any other state, you can fill that in an open form. But the same eligibility criteria applies. Basically, if you were born in a different state and have proof, like your birth certificate of a different state, if your parents live somewhere else and you have proof, if you live somewhere else and you have proof. For example, I was born in Punjab and my birth certificate says Punjab, so I'm eligible from there. Let's say I currently am living in Pune. That means I have my gas bill or something that shows that I am living in Maharashtra, so I'm eligible from that state. And if my parents live in Karnataka and I have proof that obviously, that's my father and my mother, and they have their address proof, that means you also get to be eligible from Karnataka. But if you only are eligible from one state, that is also all right. Just put it in. In the end, it's your takdeer. After that, when you click next, you come to the last part of the form, which is introduction and experience, which is like essay writing. And we also come to the third and final chapter of this video, which is pageant coach tips that I would like to give you. Starting with the first one that they've asked is describe yourself. Now, here are common mistakes that girls make, which I do not want you making since you're watching this video and, we have an understanding, don't we? The first one is listing only adjectives. Just talking about I am a caring person, I am a confident person, I'm an ambitious girl. Almost very pageant patty type. Just don't list objectives. Don't just talk about your achievements. Maybe you've won 50 pageants until you've come here. You've won your college one, you've won your local pageant, this, that. There is a different place for that. So do not add that over here. Next, writing a sob story without growth. Just talking about that you were a really shy girl. Just talking about how you probably lost a family member which changed you. Talking about how you were bullied throughout. Just talking about it is not going to help. Nobody likes a sob story without growth. The next would be being too generic. Please don't use AI and literally just copy paste. Use your ChatGPT, your Google Gemini, and whatever else that you're using to get prompts and to get ideas, but always write in your own words. No copy pasting. And do not write something that could be super generic to everybody else. This is the trick I want you to follow. If you take your name out of it, let's say you're reading it, okay, Lake Uthaya is a disciplined girl. She is someone who is a good dancer, and she was someone who did this. If I take Lake Uthaya out of this, will this description fit any other girl? Could I just package it and throw it to somebody else? If the answer is yes, it means it's lacking personal touch. I want you to go watch a video how to make your personal introduction. It's brilliant. I want you to go through it so that you can customize this part of the form. Don't make it too long. The next part of the form states, why do you want to participate in Miss Universe India? This is often mistaken, and the reason that people give is it has been my childhood dream, that I love this platform, that I want to represent India on a national stage. All of these are extremely generic. What judges are really asking here is why you? Why now? Why this specific platform? What will we get in return for making you win? Answer those questions first and then accordingly write why Miss Universe India. The last part of the form asks you, do you have any past pageant experience? Now, I will answer it for both sides. If you have pageant experience, no matter how big or small, this is how you're going to frame it. Yes, I participated in XYZ pageant and it taught me this. It's not just going to be I won this position, I won first runner up, I won the main title. What did you learn from it? I learned media training from it. I learned how to be authentic under pressure. These are the things. Don't make it too long, but make sure that every pageant will teach you something different. I know that when I participated in my college pageant, I learned something else. When I participated in First Miss India, which was again a national pageant, I learned something else. When I participated in Femina Miss India, I learned something else. So I would put that accordingly. If you do not have pageant experience, completely all right. Here's how you're going to write it down. You will say, although I do not have past pageant experience, I have built stage confidence through, and this is where you get to write through theater, through modeling, through social initiatives, through digital influence, if you have been putting out content and that's something that you want them to see. Certain other things that you can say is through public speaking, through certain leadership skills that you can put in here, through debates if you've participated in any. So the way you're going to reframe it is that you have trainable potential because you already have experienced in the past things that a pageant would also teach you. Whenever you're answering any question, you need to get into the judge's mind. What are they asking you? They're asking, does this girl hold long-term relevance? Is she brand safe? The brand that they have for themselves. Is she brand safe? Is she authentic under pressure? Because they can't be taking you everywhere and telling you what questions will be. So randomly, if a media asks you any question, will you be able to answer that well? They could also try to see if she is media friendly. Are you someone who's very muffat and muh pe cheezein bol deti hai, calling herself honest? Or do you know how to be diplomatic in front of the media? If you actually have what it takes to represent India globally. And for whatever reason, so what happened to me while I was filling this fake form, they got the response, but I couldn't process it further to pay. So if that happens to you, I guess it's completely all right. You could try a few more times because you're an actual aspirant. I was just trialing it out for you. But they also are holding on-ground auditions and you can walk in as well. So that even if you don't fill this registration form, you will still have the opportunity to audition. And all of the different states have their own titles. I have listed them in the description, whoever I could find, but you can just start by searching for your state name. For example, I would search Miss Universe Karnataka or Miss Universe West Bengal, Miss Universe Manipur, and they will have their own pageant pages and any auditions that are starting up will be mentioned there. So any state that you're applying to or you are eligible from, follow all those pages. You will get audition details right there. You can always reach out to me for more one-on-one sessions. The link is in the description. I will see you in the next week. Bye-bye.